I'm loving it. So it's not your job to stay impervious. This is not a stoic endeavor. You are going to be impacted. You are going to be emotional. Are you going to be emotional and impacted from the frequency of attention, fear, and scarcity? Or are you going to be impacted from a frequency of love and continue to no longer entangle with feeling responsible for the outcome? This is all about outcome, guys. All about outcome. If you're in a partnership, if you've got children, if you're running a business, if you're a teacher, if you're a career person, whatever variable we're talking about, if you think that there's some way you have to do this and your job is to stay impervious, it's going to be a tricky life. And when you're wed to a specific outcome, it's even going to be trickier. The idea here is there's nothing for you to work at. You know, the interesting thing is that, you know, when I'm talking to people who are looking for, you know, a lot of people are looking for work, right? And they're like, I gotta work harder at this. And I say, okay, you can do that. How's it feel? And they're like shit. And I say, what if you just kind of be with those sensations and recognize it's all about your frequency. It's not about working harder. And I agree, we do need to take action. Action is a part of the third dimension. The question is are you going to take action from fear and let that be the frequency leader? Or are you going to take action from a frequency of love and allow the universe, your higher self, your guides, to orchestrate on your behalf? Now, between these two is symmetrics. And in order to get to the next paradigm, a lot of stuff gets overturned. It's like a storm coming through your backyard. Sometimes the wind knocks out the power and the branches are falling and all of these, and there's a hole in the roof. And I'm not asking anybody to not have an emotion. It's maybe scary. Maybe you're like angry that, you know, there's a hole in the roof and that you're going to have to go and clean the yard. That's great. I want you to be with that. But what we recognize is when you don't entangle with it and you take action and everything gets orchestrated on your behalf. I mean, everything here in this vortex is a constant reminder that circumstances come in and they leave. The duration that they stay in your vortex is the frequency receptivity you have to it. And is it coming from fear or is it coming from love? Is it coming from attention or is it coming from intention? And remember, with intention, if you're wed to a specific outcome, it's slipped into attention. And if it needs to happen a certain amount of times, or it has to come in a certain time frame, that is all expectation. It's all expectation. And when you get super specific about the intention, that's all attention. That's what it is. It's just attention. Which again, our conversation isn't wrong. It's just going to be replicated again. Okay.
The lid is off. You know there's more, so go explore.